feeling this? Beats with Junie, breaking down this episode cold. You never know what it may lead to. Amping beats, then they.
What's happening, y'all? You know me, back at it again. So this time around, I'm going to do my review of the Akai MPC Key 61. I think I'll just try and just say Key 61 so you all will know what I'm talking about. So my review on it is going to be totally on me. It's not about anyone else. It's how I feel about the equipment, how I see it, and how I use it. So take it for what it's worth. All right. Now, the intro you heard was done on the Key 61, and the sequencer is pretty simple. I mean, I didn't really spend as much time with my live as I do with the Key 61. So I was hit and miss with the live. I'm not gonna lie, I didn't really feel it as much, but now that I've tested and took the Key 61 around the block, I'm definitely going to find a way to integrate the live within my studio, even if I have to just, be somewhere isolated, lay down some beats for myself, and then, transfer them over. So however it works out, that's how I'm gonna do it. But I am going to find a way to, integrate that with my setup. If I had to give it a grade, I'm not going to give it a grade, but it definitely passed the test for me. The sequencer was pretty simple to use. I like the way that, you can layer things, dealing with the sequence, the track, and the program. It breaks it down pretty simple for your average user, which is me. And I just kept it moving. Now, the one thing that I do is I run all of my audio through the Key 61, which is really nice because it has on the back the inputs, and all my audio sound, everything goes through there and also into my DAW. So that made it nice. You can have it mono or stereo, so I just run it in there. So whatever sound I want to use, if I want to sample it, bam, I just run it into the Key 61. And if not, I'll just play it along with the Key 61, like my FAO8 or my other keyboards. So it makes it real nice. It's simple for me. I can't speak for anybody else, just me. Now, I am used to sequencers, from back in the day, and hardware in general, because I had the Roland TR-707 back in '85, telling on myself, and that's okay though. Then I moved up, years later, and I had the Ensoniq EPS 16 Plus. Then I moved on to the ASR 10, and I've had numerous, keyboards and sequencers since then, and I've just moved along. I'm not going to get into any specific details. I do like the inputs, the outputs on this keyboard. It makes sense to me, but you always want more of something when you have something. Here's my take on things. I can't make these. I can't make this kind of equipment. So the people who made it, they did what they did. I bought it, and I'm going to use it for what it's worth and use it how my workflow goes. So thanks, Akai. I'm not a hater on any scale. I try to stay positive, truthful, without going too deep into that negative rabbit hole. So that's just not me. Like I said, I'm not going to get into the real specifics, just generalize, the keyboard and how I feel about it. I like it a lot. I'm not going to lie. I wasn't sure because of my MPC Live how I was going to feel about it, but the keyboard made all the difference. And even though the pads are smaller, doesn't even matter. I can still go at it, and it makes sense and it feels good. Now, everyone has an opinion, and to me, everyone's opinion is important because it's important to them. So that's just how I feel. Like I said, I'm not going to be, throwing any haterade out there, with how I feel about, different products. I'd rather just, spill out the positives and let you all make y'all's decision whether or not you want to purchase it, So, I spent a little bit of money buying the MPC Live and the Key 61. I ain't gonna lie. Was it worth it? Yeah, for me. I can't speak for anybody else. I can only speak for me. And it works, within my ecosystem back here. The flow, I like the sampler. Once again, I did cheat myself out of not really getting involved with my MPC Live. I should have really taken it around the block, but I was so into my Native Instruments machine that, I just wanted to keep using it and, go through my DAW and do it that way. But now I have the best of both worlds, because I can, throw down a beat, or I can even, do a little scratch beat or a scratch idea. And if it's cool, then I'll just transfer it over to my DAW, which makes it nice. And it's easy to do that with the Akai Key 61. So, would I recommend it to other folks? Sure I would. Now that I've purchased it, and in hindsight, if I did not purchase it, would I do it again? Yeah, I would, because it works for me. And, I'm not going to say it's for everyone, but it's for me. I definitely give it a passing grade. The grade wouldn't be 100%. Of course not. Nothing is 100%, but I would give it, 4 out of 5 stars. I'll do it that way. So that's how I feel about it. It works for me. It works for my studio. Once again, I did, check out a lot of videos before I purchased it, and, it came out maybe 10, 11 months ago, and I wasn't really sure about it. But once I, bought it, hooked it up, yeah, it works. What do I like best about it? Probably, once again, this is just for me. It's convenient, like I said, I run everything through it. It's not difficult to operate. Would I have purchased an MPC back in the day? Looking back, probably not. I think they were a little pricey back then, and I was into what I was into. But am I glad I caught up? Yeah, I'm glad I'm here now, rocking with the MPC Key 61, and it does what it's supposed to do for me. Are there any things I dislike about it? I'm sure there is. I'm not going to discuss it today because, like I said, I try to stay positive. I don't have anything really negative to say about it. Little things to me aren't worth mentioning. You guys are the techies and the creators out there in the MPC world who really do a good job of giving y'all's opinion and how y'all see things with the specifics of the MPC ecosystem, and I appreciate it because it has helped me. So all you folks out there giving y'all's opinion, keep doing what you do, and I'm gonna do what I do. So I want to say in closing that I'm glad they dropped the price. That did make a difference for me. The ins and outs in the back work for me. I do appreciate there's some equipment like this out there that I can use and that I can bring into my daily routine and workflow. Once again, I appreciate you guys out there who've been checking out my videos. I'll leave all the technical stuff to the techies. I'm not going to get real involved with the details of the Key 61. Just wanted to let you all know how I felt about it, what I see from me using it, and that's pretty much it. I know it's not a lot, but once again, it's how I feel and how I see it. And as usual, y'all, thanks for listening. Peace, y'all. I'll see y'all in the next one. Oh, and please like and subscribe. It definitely helps the channel. My little channel's growing. I appreciate you all who have subscribed. It means a lot to me. That's pretty much it. You know, do y'all's thing out there. I'll do mine. You know. Peace, y'all. Thanks. I appreciate y'all as usual. See you next time. And thanks for listening. Junie out.